The book nearly got the best of me this week. Welcome to week 9 of The Artist's Way. I've been so stressed that I have canker sores in my mouth, which is kind of gross to share, but that's the reality. It kind of hurts to talk. I haven't gotten these in a long time, but sometimes when I'm stressed, it happens. And it's been kind of a hard week because I can't really talk. I can't really sing. I'm just not feeling like myself, but today I'm feeling a bit better. We're on the up. This week was also really difficult as far as the book goes. One of the tasks for this week is to read through all of your journal entries, and the first time I did this, I think I just wasn't in the routine of writing as much because it was pretty easy to read through everything. I feel like I can't talk. We're just gonna get through this. This time I wrote a lot. I had stuff from this journal, partly, and then pretty much this whole journal. So it's reading a freaking book. So I'm halfway through reading everything. And you know what? Honestly, maybe I'm just not ready to read the last month of stuff because what I've already read is so insightful and so crazy to see how things have evolved just with my mindset and the actions I've been taking over the last I think I read from May 29th, and now I just entered July, so really crazy to see the changes that have taken place. But yes, this is week 9 of The Artist's Way. Recovering a sense of compassion. It literally says, it may be tempting to abandon ship at this point. Don't. I thought going into this week I'll be fine and dandy and nothing would affect me and I would just keep trucking along. I'm gonna be so for real, this week was difficult. And it's hard for me to say that because I really try and stay positive, especially online. But it's also important to be real, and it was quite tempting to abandon ship at this point. So let's do a brief overview of the chapter. First section is about fear and emotional difficulties. I said I've been feeling extremely overwhelmed. Hi, Beans. I've been feeling a bit chaotic, more so than usual, and I've been feeling there's a lot of uncertainty in my life. I know where I am, I don't know where I'm going, and that is kind of scary for someone like me who likes to know everything all the time. A big part of this fear section was blocked artists are not lazy, they are just blocked. Don't call your inability to start laziness, call it fear. It says, fear is what blocks an artist, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of not finishing, the fear of failure and of success, the fear of beginning it all. There is only one cure for fear, that cure is love. Use love for your artist to cure its fear. This is a hard video for me to get through because it hurts to talk. We're gonna get through this and it's gonna be great. This is the hardest video I've filmed in this whole journey, and kind of sucks that I'm feeling this way, I'm not gonna lie. The next section is about enthusiasm. It says, work must be framed as play for our inner child to be happy. talks about, and I really like this, talks about how discipline is kind of stupid and it's rooted in self-will and ego, and basically like being creative requires more enthusiasm than discipline, and that it's like a spiritual commitment and kind of surrendering to your creative process. It's an ongoing energy supply tapped into the flow of life. Enthusiasm is grounded in play, not work. It is joy, not duty, that makes for a lasting bond. If you keep forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do, like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure, you know what I mean? Versus like having enthusiasm has a lot more longevity. So I'm really trying this week to be more positive. Last week happened. It was a bit rough. I was overwhelmed. This week is going to be better. Then it talks about creative U-turns. I highlighted this whole section. I don't want to read it because, again, it hurts to talk, but I'm going to do anyway. It says, I'd love to, but you see, I have these crippling fears can get us a lot of attention. We get more sympathy as crippled artists than as functional ones. Those of us addicted to sympathy in the place of creativity can become increasingly threatened as we become increasingly functional. Calling me out. The glare of success can send the recovering artist scurrying back into the cave of self-defeat. So, like, how do we sabotage ourselves? The point is, we have traveled light years from where we were when we were blocked. We are now on the road, and the road is scary. We begin to be distracted by roadside attractions or detoured by bumps. I wrote, you must keep going. You must nurture your relationships. Yeah, you got to keep going. A successful creative career is always built on successful failures. The trick is to survive them. To recover from a creative U-turn, you kind of have to coax yourself to the finish line even when you're frightened. This is some notes that I wrote. Admit that you can't do it on your own. Ask yourself what you need, what you're looking for, and think about who you know that's an expert in that area that can maybe help you. Side note, I've been on a matcha kick. Look how beautiful this matcha is. It's from Nana's Green Tea in Boise. Apparently, it's like the best matcha in Boise, and I can confirm it is delish. Okay, then we have a blasting through blocks exercise. I really like this one. So when you're beginning a project, ask yourself these questions. List any resentments you have in connection to the project. List any and all fears about the work or anyone connected to it. Once you've done that, ask yourself if that's all. List some more. Let out any suppressed, stupid anger. Write it down. Ask yourself what you stand to gain by not doing the work, like doing the project or whatever. Like, if I don't write the piece, no one can hate it. If I don't write the piece, my jerk editor will worry. If I don't paint, sculpt, act, sing, dance, I can criticize others knowing I could do better. And then make a deal with yourself. Say, I will take care of the quantity if you, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, takes care of the quality. It says this is a very powerful exercise. It can do fatal damage to a creative block. I feel like I'm talking with my hands because I'm really trying to get my words out, even though I am in a bit of pain. But we got this. And also, okay, we're about to go into the tasks. It's going to be a quick video this week. Actually, maybe not. We'll see. But I do want to say, like, one thing I've learned over the last year is the most powerful thing you can do is stay positive even when things are hard. Like, I am in pain right now. but I know it's going to get better. I know it's temporary. I also still have so much to be grateful for, even when I am in pain. Like, at least if I needed to, I could go to the doctor and, like, get help or something. Or, like, I have the money to go buy, like, you know, vitamins or pain meds or whatever I might need, and not everyone has access to that. So it's like, yes, I'm struggling, and I want to admit that I'm struggling, but also I'm so grateful and so lucky that I'm in a position where I can help myself if I need to. So I just want to say that. Not to say I haven't been complaining about this and it hasn't sucked a bit, but, like, looking at the bigger picture, like, yeah, I am lucky. So, anyway. Task number 1 was to read your morning pages. Highlight things that stick out to you. Highlight actions you need to take. Highlight insights. What have you been complaining about? What have you procrastinated? Many of us notice an alarming tendency towards black and white thinking. He's terrible, he's wonderful, I love him, I hate him, it's a great job, it's a terrible job. Don't be thrown by this, that's normal. I think that's kind of like a part of, like, writing things down, is, like, reasoning them on the page and, like, figuring out how you feel on the page, if that makes any sense at all. And then give yourself credit for all you've accomplished. Like, I have put in 9 weeks into writing every single day. That's awesome. I am really proud of myself for that. So, yeah, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm still working on reading my morning pages, but I did still want to check in because it's Tuesday and I need to start reading the next chapter. And I think, like, when it's time for me to read the last month of journal entries, I will. I do not think that time is right now. I think it's time to keep moving. So, I'll keep you updated on when I finish that. Another task was name your goal, describe yourself doing it, read it daily, collect images, like vision board it a bit. And then I love this exercise. It's about creative U-turns. It says, name one of yours, name 3 more, name the one that just kills you, and then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all failures of nerve, timing, and initiative. Devise a personalized list of affirmations to help you do better in the future. Very gently consider whether any aborted, abandoned, savaged, or sabotaged brain children can be rescued. Choose one creative U-turn, retrieve it, mend it. Do not take a creative U-turn now. Instead, notice your resistance. Morning pages seeming difficult, stupid, pointless, too obvious. Do them anyway. What creative dreams are becoming possible for you right now? I feel like I'm getting to the point where things I didn't even know I wanted are, like, fully in action now, and I'm fully invested in them. Particularly when it comes to music. Like, this book changed my life in terms of getting in touch with music and deciding what medium I want to create through. And that has been such a powerful, like, healing moment for me, and I am so grateful for that. Speaking of grateful, I've been having kind of a theme, like an overarching theme every week, and this week it was gratitude. You can never have enough gratitude. I think it is one of the most powerful forces next to love. And I know, whatever, Carly, like, peace, not life is not all peace, rainbow, love, butterflies, blah, 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 but, like, maybe it is. Maybe it can be if you focus on that and focus on the things that you're grateful for. So, word theme of the week, gratitude. Be more grateful. How many days a week did you do your morning pages? I did them every day. Have you allowed yourself a shift towards compassion, at least on the page? I feel like I had some hard days last week for sure, but I'm still being patient and kind to myself, and if I do need a break, if I do need downtime, like, that's normal. Give it to yourself. Let yourself relax. Like, chill, Carly. Sometimes I'm like pedal to the metal and I don't realize when I need to take a break until I like absolutely need to. So I did get a facial last weekend and it was lovely. I've never done that before. I will be doing that again. Did I do my artist date? I went to the toy store for fun. I didn't get anything, but it was fun to go. Have you kept the emphasis on fun? Yeah. How did it feel? It was fun and whimsy, and I liked looking at the toys, and I almost bought a Slinky, but I didn't. Did you experience any synchronicity? I've been seeing a lot of rainbows. Like, not in the sky, but like reflections of things onto walls. It sounds so weird. Ow, fuck. Shoot. I just hit my mouth. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. I wouldn't wish a canker sore on my worst enemy. Ugh. Any other synchronicities? I don't know. Just rainbows, I think. But that's a fun one. Were there any other issues this week that you consider significant for your recovery? I think I need to work on stress management. Not letting my emotions get the best of me when I am stressed. And just maintaining a level head, because you do not want to be around me when I'm stressed. And I don't want to be like that. Like, I always want to be kind to the people that I love and not get irritable or impatient when I'm feeling stressed because of personal things. So, something for the future. I've been debating, like, do I want to read you guys some of my journal entries from my last journal? I think I do. It's a little, like, personal, but you know what? That's okay. My nose is running. Embarrassing. Okay. Okay. Reading my journal entries. I do not like this, but we'll just do a couple. Just what I'm, like, comfortable with. I wrote, when was this? April 25. I think I meant 2026. It says 2025, but this is 2026. April 23rd. I am open to new opportunities. I stay calm and remain focused. I am on the right track. I am so grateful for these many opportunities pouring in. I accept them with open arms. T. Manifesting, because I don't really think I had any opportunities when I wrote that, but they definitely came later. I wrote, I love that I'm a systematic thinker and can follow through with multiple processes at once. This is true. I have a lot on my plate and I somehow manage to juggle it all, and I do a great job. Okay, I wrote, I serve God and I'm a vessel for meaningful, impactful work through my creations. I wrote, I want to allow others to heal through the power of spoken and written word. My positive outlook changes the trajectory of others' lives. I shine brightly and I'm a safe space for others. I maintain balance in all areas of life. I serve my community and help them discover their purpose. I'm constantly expanding my capacity for growth. I really like that affirmation. I really strongly believe in that. Never settle. This, I literally wrote just like pages of everything that I love. which is a fun exercise. Okay, this I wrote May 24th. Why am I like embarrassed? I want people to feel connected, euphoric, and magnetized when listening to my music. I want to create independently and have the freedom to gain traction at my own pace. I am taking action every day toward my goals. I am the maker of my dreams, and I am actively creating my dream life through positive affirmation and small steps. I'm ready for more growth, more love, more life, more opportunity. I deserve it all. I am creative and talented and willing and capable. My creations make a difference because I created them. Your thoughts become your reality, right? So like, I've honestly impressed myself with, I do write the negative things in my journal, but I also write positive things like that, and it feels really nice to read back and see just how much I do believe in myself. And I will leave you with this. My life is a direct reflection of the work I've put in, and it is beautiful. However, it is not without struggle. I speak highly of my life, and still I make hard choices daily. So, those are some things I wrote in my journal. I miss this journal. It's so cute. But I filled her up. About to fill this one up. Can't stop, won't stop writing. And that was week 9. Week 10 is about recovering a sense of self-protection. Kind of forgot what that means, but we're going to find out. So, we will talk next week.